guys, I just want to say one thing. I don't even care about YouTube monetization or Facebook monetization. W's in the fucking chat. W's in the fucking chat. So Kata Ife just won the match against Portable. I stayed up to watch this fight. Sleep they catch me. Well, I've been trying my best make I don't sleep, and I just stayed up to watch this fight. And I've been saying this thing. Portable cannot fight. If Kata Ife self no fit fight, oh, let's just understand that Kata Ife self no sabi fight. But Portable really cannot fight. And this fight actually just exposed him. He had someone who was willing and able to. And Kata Ife was taller, so it was quite difficult for Portable to actually even touch him. As a matter of fact, Portable doesn't even touch anybody. Just a messy fight. Even this fight was quite messy, but Kata Ife was so mean in this fight. Kata Ife was very mean and was able to put Portable back, and he was hitting Portable with the better punches. Portable could not even find Kata Ife's chin, and this is just what I've been saying all week. But I was wrong. I actually thought Kata Ife was going to lose. I thought Kata Ife is someone who goofs around a lot, and I thought he was going to fall under the pressure. That's all I thought that was going to happen. I wasn't really thinking about boxing skills. I thought maybe Portable, comes in aggressive. He comes in just rushing. He doesn't really know how to fight. And this just exposed Portable. And now Kata Ife is going on with the win. Is going on with the belt. Is going on with the money, 50 million from Easy and some other things attached to it. But guys, really, 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 W's in the fucking chat, man. W's in the fucking chat. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I love Kata Ife, and I actually was rooting for him, but I thought Portable was actually going to win. I'm not going to lie, because I thought Portable would be the aggressor and he was going to win. And Kata Ife said something leading up to this fight. It was like him no carry him for head like that to say, oh, nah, entertainment, say they be entertainers, that kind of thing. But Portable go to do juju, and the juju no work. And I saw something funny that I really didn't want to throw fuel on, feed, because I saw Kata Ife was actually Portable actually saying he wants to fight with Anthony Joshua. Bro, first of all, Portable is a small man. I really don't get where Portable is getting this whole Zazu. I didn't get. He's a really small man, and it's a miracle. When he fights, this is one thing with fighting. When you fight with people, or you drag with people who cannot fight, you start to get this mentality of, oh, I can fight. And Portable is having this illusion. I mean, calling out Anthony Joshua I know he's doing it for clout, but if there's any atom of seriousness in his calling out of Anthony Joshua, people need to sit down and tell him he doesn't really know how to fight. Like I said, even Kata Ife sucks. The two of them suck at fighting, but at least Kata Ife was quite mean in this fight. Kata Ife was very mean, and he meant everything he said. I was really concerned about him coming leading into this fight, because I was always in his phone, always streaming. He actually was obviously just having fun with this whole thing, but Portable was a bit more serious with it. But it just goes to show that sometimes, man, the skills really matter. You need skills in this thing, because Portable has been going around being like the big guy in the yard, but Kata Ife was able to neutralize it. And something funny happened in this fight. When they started fighting, after the first round, it was, as a matter of fact, it was actually hard to keep track of the rounds, because sometimes they will stop them for long times before the round ends and end the round. And then after the second round, Portable was really exhausted. The doctors came inside to check him out, and he was acting like he was almost out of it. He act like person will walk by, and at some point the referee even waved the fight off. But of course, this is a celebrity match. It's not like it's a real boxing match anyways. So the referee was kind of waving it off, but all of a sudden Portable got up and was was ready to go, and the referee was like, okay, you know what, guys, let's run it again. And so they started the round again, but it was obvious Portable didn't have any business being in there, So he goes into this clinching thing where he starts to hold him and tries to see if he's going to bring him down, and he did that again, and the referee actually just stopped the fight. And just the fight was confusing. He stopped the fight. I thought it was like calling a decision, but they actually went to the judges and Kataife won on the judges scorecard. But kudos to the guys, man, because they had some real boxing fights um at the before this was like the main event and it was for entertainment purposes, and we know of course we need stuff like this because a lot of people are not fans of boxing. So having Kataife and Portable brings that eye into boxing, especially in Nigeria, because Nigeria boxing is not all that popular. Early for certain people, like I am a fan of boxing, I'm a fan of boxing, I'm a fan of mixed martial arts. So for me, I was kind of like interested in the whole card. I watched the card. I watched some of the cards or some of the fights on the card, and it was quite cool. So it's good to actually have this sort of publicity for boxing in Nigeria. But they asked Kataife if he wants to defend his belt against Portable, and he says he wants to think about it. He just wants to go home for now, which is a very good answer, anyways. But congratulations to Kata Efe, man. I swear that I don't believe say Kata Efe could actually beat Portable, because I really didn't know Kata Efe was like a fighter, and I beg maybe all this hype of people with it like say Portable, Portable can fight for shit, bro. Portable cannot fight to save his life. That man just all mouth and but he really can't fight, bro. Fighting is not just mouth and gra. There's a lot of thinking involved in fighting. Portable is it's a good musician, it's a good publicist. He knows how to sell himself, but when it comes to fighting, Portable has no business in boxing. So they should stop this, this hyping of Portable in fights. But anyways, it's your boy, and this is the Nigeria Express. Peace out.